humanoid on Tinder, and I spent the whole evening just hanging out in dark alleys, waiting to get stabbed. But nobody stabbed us the entire night. All that happened is we saw some homeless guy pee on a stray cat, and a sketchy drug deal went down. And I couldn't even get on the drug deal because I was busy trying to get knifed up. Yeah. Like, for real, what's a ghost gonna do to get stabbed these days? So finally, I got bored of waiting and just stabbed him myself.
There you go.
Oh, no.
I did not help us fall in love. Because then, he was just like, "Oh! Why did you stab me? I'm bleeding! Out! I'm dying! I hate you!" And I was like, "Whoa, dude, chill. I'm just trying to be romantic here." If there's one thing I learned from the evening, it's that mortals don't like bleeding, and if you know nothing about love...
Oh, but that's two things. Also, it's the opposite of how you want Polly to feel about you. You lose 2 charm and 1 smart.
Damn it.
You simp too hard. Oh, it's me! Where do I want to go? What do I need? I'm not fun. Dab. That day during research, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, a small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp, which is the sequel to this game. You know which one? The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll on the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say what a Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures old laughter and turns it into +2 fun. Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien.
Wow, Dragon Heat, I love it. Also, you may not know this about Damien to look at him, but it turns out that he, too, is hopeless romantic at heart.
Are we reading the same series?
I'm in for Dragon
I'm in for
Dog.
Dragon Dog. Miri, nothing so bad yet so good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay.
Damien, you're being utterly foul. Don't profane. Deep emotional connection between Harold McDongard and Godzilla Valentina.
Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Gordiva? And and then she wakes up to find him gone?
The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way.
I worry about you, Miri. I really, really do.
I just desperately want to know what happens in the Dragon Heart. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited?
True art imitates life. Let's look at Damien's Tinder messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Harold may or may not be a scoundrel, but love is love, and well, let me take both of you on the greatest freeway first date ever.
A day in the midst of a school day? Why? My duty, responsibility, and breeding say no, but my heart says yes.
What are you doing in the march?
I have a midterm in interdimensional piece 305! I think that.
David, you alright, buddy?
Oh, huzzah! I'm still being courted, but let us flee to the absolutely most romantic day that has ever happened to me ever.
I'm
Yay!
going for that harem ending, boys. Wait, what? Oh, wait, Chris left the Discord.
Oh.
He just messaged in the stream that he's back. Didn't even realize he was gone.
Neither did I.
I was too busy listening to Malloy's voices.
Oh, God.
You shot with chocolate basically, I'm on a freeway right now. With chocolate flowers and a bevy of Merslace for Miranda, and a pack of matches and a gallon of gasoline for Damien. I'm going for that harem ending.
Yeah, hold on, wait.
The three of you go on an absolute splendid date, during which Damien only commits a few murders. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Sure.
Alright,
Okay.
Chris.
I'll go to the auditorium then.
You're a dragon.
Oh yeah.
That day, while rehearsing for the cosplay, you are struck by a delighting of inspiration. You come up with an ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But their name is so awesome and innovative and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat, you gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name to the end of this turn. Alright, Chris, what's your name?
No, that he's gonna get into the lawnmower first.
Until the end of the run.
Your name is Fuck.
It's Daisy.
Hello, it's me, Alexa, and Alack.
Yo, is that Daisy?
Yo,
That's
I
Daisy.
am Daisy. Random throwing a hissy fit. Must be Tuesday. Still, what else are you going to do? Study? Nah.
Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shouldn't believe such cruelty could happen at your own school, but just today, Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+! And all because I
Think so.
so
Why'd you get another sunflower?
seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a hard grade! Surely cause Father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment! And then how shall Solaris call upon me?
By the way.
Yuki's been watching this whole time. He's been here for a whole 3 hours.
Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way, I could. I don't know. Perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade.
Wait, 8K16969.
Like a web of flies outside the principal's office. When he goes out, we sneak in to cheat. Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears. First one.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Get fucked, idiot.
Ladies in waiting are expert lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem chopping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs.
Indeed they don't, or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky gooey web, and a very sticky gooey web. Innocent students simply trying to get to class because some students at the school actually care are caught in this powerful grip. Werewolves lose clumps of hair as they try to wiggle free, mummies unravel their bandages, ghosts give no fucks. Everybody else just sort of sheds their clothing and streaks down the holes in terror.
My poor eyes gazing upon this naked flesh, and no one of them having bought me so much as a chariot for
Miranda dashes off to find friendliest sights, and you dash off to detention courtesy of Principal Giant Spider. You lose +10 boldness and you lose smarts and boldness. Let's trade places. Everybody choose an animal. Penguin.
Hey.
Actually, no. I changed my answer to the wee fish that swims up your urethra.
You guys don't know what a kakapo is.
I do. It's the big rodent.
It's a ground parrot.
hairless
You say
cat.
capybara?
No, kakapo.
Oh, so no, I thought you said capybara.
Okay, I want a penguin.
Okay.
I would choose a liger.
Okay. What did Malloy say?
I said hairless cat.
The Sphinx cat.
The Queen. Play order is decided based on how stupid it would be for a superhero to use the selected animal. Okay, wee fish superhero. I'm number 1. Because the superhero has to swim up your urethra, so I win.
I guess penguin.
Penguin superhero exists, except it's a villain.
Yeah, I know, it's dumb.
No, but guess what? The penguin's cool.
Hairless cat superhero? What?
Well, no, you're just Killer Queen.
That's just Beerus.
That is true.
Queen is fucking rad. Ligers, however, lion tigers.
That's rad.
That's
so
pretty rad.
Yep.
So I think it has to be Tate, just because the other two are kind of rad.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure I don't fuck that up again. Alright, so we got a hairless cat and a Liger. How are you feeling on this, Tate?
If you click random, will it just random us two, or will it random everyone?
You know what, let's test it. You ready for this risk?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
go.
It randoms everyone.
Oh, no.
Damn it!
Hell yeah.
You're kidding me.
So Tate, I just realized I don't think you'll have time to buy it because you need $11 and you can't make money during this.
Oh no!
So I don't think you have time to get the mask unless it's $9.
No, it's
Okay.
10.
So,
I'll
yeah,
go
you,
sit.
you don't have unless you for some reason get an activity that gives you 1 money, which
Okay,
can
no,
happen, but I just don't know. Like it's random.
Okay. Do I want to improve stats with a mermaid girl or spend
This
time
is-
with Uganda man?
There's 2 last days. Do you want to go for the girl or do you want to see more of Ugandan man? Because we're getting to the fated choice. So do you want more of the time with her or do you want to pursue someone else?
No, we'll stick with mermaid girl.
You gotta get that romance. At least one of us has to get a fucking relationship. Because I'm afraid Tate isn't, which is sad because I know what ending he's getting. If you
My
got it.
relationship isn't gonna be anywhere.
You got a demon. You might be able to get the demon.
Oh, I don't know.
I think
Tubby
you will.
house.
The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Tate?
Yep. Seriously, Miranda, you have 7 since your food for you.
What? Of course not! That would be barbaric!
Jesus
Even Lloyd's voice. Why did I choose this character?
Because you love him. The 7 happily swallows the Salisbury steak.
I have service fee for me. They call it eating serves. Don't you have any?
First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving?
Why would I be? My serves get all the calories. I need to stay fit and healthy.
I have no objective reason against this. But suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince me to something this bad. 11-11!
Maybe you should start this madness, Liam.
No, that's
Imagine all the
okay.
food you could Instagram without having to eat any of it. Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but he's secretly eating for himself.
Okay, so you want to be careful here, because you might get that vampire on you. You don't want that vamp dick.
Oh,
I just want to say the whole vampire boy's been shafted the whole game. He didn't even
Yeah.
get any screen time. Wait, what do you want to pick?
Hey, Miranda. The second one.
Yeah, the top one seems like him because it has Instagram in it. No, fuck.
God damn it.
What Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, which he is obviously eating in its entirety for his own benefit.
Traitorous dog! You want me to starve to death? Is that your plan?
Oh, I think maybe he was just taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how works.
Taking advantage of me? Scoundrel! Burpee! Eat Gordo for me at once!
The 2 serfs look at each other, then stuff as much food as they can into their mouths before fleeing the cafeteria.
Alas, how will I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now?
You could try.
Ow!
You could try eating.
Myself? But how?
You and Liam have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm in, boys. Oh, what the fuck? I clicked off screen. Okay, you know
Isn't
what?
that what you
I will
automatically-
sit with intergalactic, interdimensional space princes. You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, my love.
Greetings! Oh wait, what? Greetings, my hero. I have a task for you, which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have no strength enough to open. Please help me to break the seals of this jar of negotiate deal pickers.
Yes.
Seriously, you take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now. Bless you! You are my hero. Your noble deed has saved me. I will give you one free noble title. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Most unscrupulous treasurer. Handsomeness. This is a title befitting of you. You shall be in charge of handsomeness. From my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of the handsomeness. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness. But this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with useful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness. After all, you gain +4 charm.
Let's go.
Let's go to the shop.
See if you can get it.
Yeah.
No, you're $1 short.
Oh,
Shit.
I'll get the Bob Ross painting then.
Oh, because it's...
No, he literally can't get it. There's one more day, and then it's the end.
Oh.
Let's do this.
We going for the demon boy?
Yeah, boy.
Get that D. More like
I hate-
interdimensional space pimp. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a bowl of mashed potatoes while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same.
Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria?
It's you, Tate.
Oh, hold up. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people in the food fight, but I think everyone's too scared to fight me back.
Too scared to fight you with that voice and can't throw any food because of that stupid.
You know, this is how I died.
Yeah, from a food fight.
Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food.
There's
He's
gotta be
blushing.
a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political.
Dads.
But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time.
Unbelievably hot. That's it. We will set the cafeteria on fire.
He's figured it out.
Oh.
Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson?
What do you hear? It's hard to watch them struggle. Struggle for this by themselves. So you step in with an idea of your own. Oh wait, this is Amulet.
What was our thought over scarce resources? Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That.
That one. Then maybe
ought
the
to
other
do
one.
it. Hey, Polly.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You know what a demon wants.
Well, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting a shove in their babe?
Figure it out.
I didn't know it was really a good politics.
And then I can roll around in the food pile. It will feel so good on my non-skin.
Damien spends the rest of lunch piling up everyone's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming the mountain trying to grab what they can while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands.
Haha! Food fight! I think a fight like this is how I die!
Their casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight for any time soon. Alright, here we
Polly
go.
is hot.
She is. Let's do it based on who is the most likely to be hiding corpses in their basement.
Dylan.
Don't say me.
Yeah.
Don't say me.
No.
Malloy.
Malloy? Yeah, Malloy would have bodies. He does have bodies. Okay.
I think Chris.
Yeah, I reckon Chris.
Fucking Tate.
Nah, not really. I reckon. Nah, not now. I reckon.
Not now!
Not now.
Let's do random.
No, but Malloy's definitely first, so we'll do this.
Oh, okay. Fuck you.
You wouldn't have a body!
You have a girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly! You can't risk hiding it.
You want to bet?
Pulls out his body. Alright, what do you want to go, Dylan? It doesn't really matter, this is the last day.
True, mate. I go to the bathroom.
That's how you want to spend your last day?
Actually, yeah.
That day, no, you drew on the wall. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the bathrooms, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. The monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that you do. She's saying that to yourself out loud. Afterwards, Damon comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder. You go to it.
Oh, lol.
That's not what he says.
Hey, asshole, go to hell.
It's me, Melvin.
Like, literally, my house is in hell, and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it.
Oh shit, Dylan.
Oh,
Only one problem. In order to get there, you kinda gotta damn your immortal soul. So how about it? What crimes you've got and mad will you commit so we can hang out?
Alright, Dylan.
Oh, I think I'm already damn looking into your eyes. Feels so good. It must be a sin.
That might be. I think that's charm.
I'll run over a bunch of
That's
lawns.
boldness.
Oh, fuck.
I'm pretty sure either one's good. This is just a stat. Okay. What does everyone think? I think the top one is charm.
yeah.
Bottom one boldness, and he has a lot of boldness.
Yeah,
one.
true.
So bottom.
I'd say top one.
You want to risk it? You only have 7 charm.
Oh, yeah, bottom one then, I guess.
Yeah. All right, Dylan. I mean, Tate.
Yes, the old nuns under Walmart planning prank classic. Let me know if you need to borrow my lawnmower. It's got monster truck wheels and a grenade launch.
Oh.
These days you can never be too careful when you're mowing mowing down nun.
Never.
You know they're starting to carry nunchucks.
Shut up. That's stupid. That's how Polly died.
Fuck off.
With the help of Damien's nun mower, you're able to give a whole convent of nuns, even if they're all black belts in nunjitsu. You gain 2 fun and 1 money. Bro, you gained the money.
I want to kill you.
Sure.
Give me the money, Dylan. Alright, who's
What?
this? Chris.
I will go to gym.
Your last day working out. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm.
Holy shit.
The commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2
Hell
from the
yeah.
other team leaders. She's now a bit less fabulous. That glasses girl in the background, that's skeleton. Afterwards, Royal Precision Fire 500 members strong informs you that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight. The restaurant she's chosen is so fancy, its name is unpronounceable by anyone, making less than 6 figures. But with all these heavily armed guards around you, you think it's unwise to refuse, and so later that night...
This restaurant is remarkably charming for a low-born establishment. Granted, the flatware is only platinum, not diamond. And this wine seems to be significantly less than 1,000 years old. but at least our table is held by 3 weeping serfs, as always ought to be.
It's true.
Gawk in 1 bowl of rupees and a bundle of actual gold, if you would be so kind, and my suit of laugh.
Okay.
Quick, pick something before she realizes that you've never been anywhere fancier than Wilma's Chicken Hunt.
No.
Alright, Chris.
Okay. I have a shitload of
Yes.
I pick the top one.
He's got it.
Oh yeah.
That's the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me. Most people in my family simply order the most expensive thing on the menu. It doesn't even have to be edible. In fact, it usually isn't. But you're willing to actually eat food in front of me?
I'm She's so charmed, in fact, that she doesn't notice that you never actually ordered anything. Score! You gain 2 smarts plus 1 fun. Alright.
Oh yeah.
Now you know what? I'm gonna be a good boy and go to class as my last day at school.
Ew.
Ew me! Dude!
Look at them eyes. Ew.
I'm black. That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew Sticker's stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain plus 2 smarts. You actually used that last spell and you gain plus 2 smarts. You're doing the thing that gives you most life. Reading Dragon Heat. When you're approached by Scott and Liam. Tate.
A fellow connoisseur of the Dracophilic arts.
Not this again.
There we go.
Yeah. Also experts on the topic, an unexpected duo.
Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love of our favorite stuffs, wikis and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree, like with this Starco and Market thing.
Oh no.
Alright, Tate.
Okay, first, let's be clear. I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. God, this lag. Second for the 100th time, after spending years in Hecapu's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl.
Versus the forces of evil.
These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it would be for me in my hundreds to date people from this school if all of you were actually teenagers, instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s.
That's true.
Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I are in a situation, even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are in comparison with the rest of the strangers in the Dragon Heat Wiki.
Yeah, so that Liam here is like super smart, and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too.
Scott is right, we need to somehow earn the role and show these lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution, as can be expected from good old ego.
That's true. Let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions. Let's write a powerful fanfic set on Dragon Heat Wiki where you depict as the coolest users. Nah, you gotta go to the first one. Call out the trolls. Ego is a genius. If someone is mean to you, you should always ask them to nicely stop being mean and start being nice.
I have a hard time believing this will work. But I'm an explorer of life, so I feel the urge to test this idea and see what happens.
Oh. Gone.
What if we use equal count just in case?
And so you ask all the mean people on Dragon Heat Wiki to stop being mean. And all the wiki remains silent for a bit until one guy, Dragon Dong 69, replies. Oh, Oh, sure, mate, we've been mean all this time because no one's asked us otherwise. Of course you can be moderators. But then the merciless Yo Mama Fuck the Worm 13 also says, that's true, we always respected your viewpoints and opinions. We were total jerks because it was all a test. Holocaust... Wait, excuse me. Holocaust Denier 88 asks.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was all a test of patience to see if you really were nice people who could respond to our douchebaggery with kindness, and you passed the test. Then he writes a second comment. Oh, and by the way, the Holocaust was totally a real thing, and we should be respectful about it. Alright, go on, Tate.
What?
Hooray! Slowly, all mean people on the internet start revealing they were part of the test. From XX Go Kill Yourself XX to global warming not real. And for a day, the internet is a very, very nice place to be in. The end. In the end, I am not sexist, but sends you a private message. Dear Liam, Scott, and Ego, thanks for being nice to us. It was cool to be ourselves for one day. Tomorrow we'll go back to our mean personas. But there are more people to be tested on the internets. But always remember, being nice is cool. We will always carry you in our hearts, and as a gift, you can keep the status as moderators on the Dragon Heat Wiki. You truly earned it. Farewell, I am not sexist, but Smith.
Worked.
That was weird.
And nice! Also, we get to be moderators now. Hooray!
Hooray indeed, Scott. Hooray indeed.
Who would have thought? You fixed the internet for a day. Congrats, you gained 2 fun and 1 charm. Alright, Tate, how are you ending this? He's sad because he can't have that kinky orgy.
I'm high on the 2 things that I don't are already low on. Like, I'm low on the things I need, but you guys have already taken those.
Well, it's the last day, it doesn't matter.
Good money again.
Money.
Good money again.
Maybe I can buy her to stay. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer, so you can eavesdrop.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far, in terms of making people look like imbeciles. I think it's time we monetize. Thick burns don't buy outfits.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out.
She's got a point.
Personally, I can't wait to sell out. You have a point. Can't sacrifice our brand. Question, of course, is how do we do both? Do both?
How do we do boof? Possible.
Yeah, how do we get rich off of yanking people's chain?
It's true.
If it were your choice of words, Pally.
Pow.
What? Call me Pally? Chains are a big thing for ghosts.
That's how I died.
Of course.
They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution. Alright, Tate?
Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked. Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Oh man, do I have a great prank for you? I call it stealing.
Okay, which one do you think's Polly? Because I'm a real view. I think stealing is Vera. So this one?
Okay. We'll go second. Oh, okay.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Good. That's fine. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't realize you wanted a second one. I thought you said the first.
That's a good.
Alright, Dylan.
Oh my god, that's so good. We can make up a bunch of ridiculous exercises like tongue squats and dick crunches.
Oh.
And encourage people to post selfies on their workout success.
Let's see. 1 week subscription to our proprietary exercise tracker for $1. 14 $49.99 for every hour thereafter.
Dick
We might
crunchers.
actually turn a profit on this one, Polly.
And hey, a bunch of people get stronger dicks and tongues in their process. I'm not gonna complain if you know what I mean.
You have no idea what you just unleashed on the world, but these two seem happy with you. You gain +1 creativity and 2 smarts. Right, boys. The monster prom draws near. Alright, Dylan. Who are you taking?
Oh, do I get to ask someone?
Yes.
Oh, Devil Boy, bro.
Damien.
Yeah, Damien, bro.
Ask? Yes. Alright. Who do you want, Chris?
I'll pick Mermaid Girl.
Miranda. Alright, me. I'm taking none of them. I don't need them.
Got your book.
Yeah, what
Ghost.
do you want? Ghost.
Just man.
Let's see who wins. Alright.
Wait, someone wins?
No, you can fail. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Alright, Tate. Make it emotional.
Rob with you. How can I put this delicately?
Oh!
Holy
shit! I thought you had it!
Same.
I thought he loved you!
What a loser!
Oh, he's flipping you off! Who needs Prom? I thought you had him, because I maxed him out without trying, so I thought you got him. Who needs Prom? You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is the essential requirement of a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job, and in the end you became homeless. Don't even dare to think the monster prom isn't important.
Sure.
See how Chris goes. I'm starting to feel really bad for everyone. I thought Malloy was gonna be the, like, for sure. You finally plug up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Disgusting!
Oh.
Not disgusting! I'm sorry!
Oh, oh.
Someone!
Oh.
Like, right now! Hey, you piss!
Miranda is just waving a hand at a distracted passerby.
I order you to rescue me from this awkward situation!
Shit.
Shit. No one got it.
Don't miss me.
Cause I thought Tate was gonna be the one that failed because he didn't get the mask. It's okay, you moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. You became a functional person and eventually you meet a sweet banshee.
Oh yeah.
You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day, in the middle of casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day. And thus, you lived the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget Monster Prom is the most important thing.
Let's go.
Oh, come on.
You finally plug up your courage and ask your beloved to the Monster Prom with you.
Not a chance in the world, darling.
Oh.
Dude, I
You're
like
born on a
17 fun. Fuck off, whore.
Yo, that's how I died.
And then, what would I be? I'm meta go. Pass.
Bye.
See ya.
What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a day for Monster Prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross.
Alright.
You asked nobody to prom because, as cool as prom might be,
Oh,
it
yeah.
won't ever be half as cool as Dragon Heat. Goodbye to social anxiety and hello to very elaborate plots to get various dragon hotties to bang. Dragon Heat! And so you spend prom night at home reading Dragon Heat. Who wants to cope with boring real life when you can enjoy an imaginary one? And what an imaginary life! Countless epic adventures that are always eventually turn to lots of awesome dragon sex. Also, you've heard they're working on some kind of Dragon Heat dating sim. Life is wonderful.
I hate you all.
Oak's got the best.
Most
Ascending.
likely to start. What do you mean Tate got the best?
Oak's did.
Oh yeah, I did. I knew what I was doing. I purposely wasn't dating anyone to get Dragon Heat. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't have the heart for rejection.
Okay, I love what you said I was boring, but I literally had 17 fun.
Yeah, to be fair, when I saw Malloy lost, I assumed you all lost. Because Malloy, like, did everything perfect. Like, Malloy fucked up once, I think. And by that, I mean he got someone else to like him a little. Malloy, like, did all the right options, and he still fucked. I wonder. It's me. Alright, that's still ending. Those 3 weeks are maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens and it was wonderful. Liam and Scott co-wrote a weird, cheesy fanfic of 2 lights that became unexpectedly popular to the point it turned into a well-known novel of its own. Other characters are shirtless for all the right reasons. Polly took a summer job at the Ghost of Christmas Present. She spent most of her time partying there. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The Battle of Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we are ready to start.
Can we just take
got
a look at the freaking potato in the middle?
Oh yeah, everyone you saw there was a romance option.
What was the potato?
That's a slime man.
So we can. I could have like dated one of you.
Maybe. I'm not sure. There's probably a way. Now we get to look at all of them. Look, it's Jesse Cox! Who is he? We just got to sit here and watch this. You know, I didn't think it was gonna be this long, so I planned on doing the DLC the same day. But let's do it another day, because it's almost 12.
I think bed boys.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Not.
Night, no.
Believe it or not, I am going to get the slime girl.
It's true. Is your goal?
The slime girl.
Yeah, and there's a DLC which is a second year, and there's a slime girl at it, and a computer boy. But the thing is, I thought you had it, like, because you did exactly what I did when I tested this by myself, and I got him.
I think it's like right at the start because I had Polly.
Maybe.
I don't know how. Well, I had the vampire when I did this first. Like, this is my first one. I think
we had
those stats
no
maybe-
idea. We had no idea what we were going into.
We'll be back.
We will be back.
And they will be ours. Look, I'm hanging out with everyone still. You're not. Malloy's there.
I think that was a thing. I had no idea what we were getting into.
Thanks for playing. And also, there's a sequel to Monster Prom I found today. We have unlocked 7 new images in the gallery. Let's have a look at them real quick. Oh, no, let's just quickly go to... So ending. So yeah, this is the Damien ending I got. That you didn't. And there's the one you got. How do you like that? How do you like that?
It's a sequel to Monster Prom.
Yeah, it's called Monster Camp.
Nice. We should play that.
And then, you know, we all got these goodbyes. And then we got, is there anything else? Oh, yes, we got Dragon Heat. How could you forget?
Full screen.
Full screen? No, not today. Polaroids, these are just endings. They change every time you go through, I think. You get, like, one new one each time. That could have been you, Dawn. That could have been you. There's Chris's, tentacle girl.
Oh, yeah.
There's Computer Boy.
Ew! What the fuck?
Hey, Malloy, shut the fuck up.
There she is, hitting on Damien.
Ew! Kill her!
There's, Polly dying. In real time. More art. This is just, like, shit in the background, I think. Oh, wait. Okay, these are all the characters in the game. This is what I was looking for. So we got Damien. We got all these boys. I don't know who's DLC and who isn't, to be honest. We got all our boys. There's a lot we didn't see. There's a form of her in the first game where she isn't a human form.
Variation?
There's an Oni girl. I know she's DLC. I want to date that guy. I don't know who that is. We got a cult. And then we got these are the developers as their own monsters. Where is
Wait, go back. Was that Tate?
Jesse
That very first one?
Cox. Sorry.
That very first one. That one. Is that Tate?
That's Tate's Monsona.
Oh,
But we look, it's the man himself, Jesse Cox.
Oh my
holy
god.
shit.
He's in.
Him.
And then there's playable characters, and this is the picture we saw at the end. There's the slime boy.
Yeah, what even is that?
I think he's called Bob. I don't know. Hey, wait, what the fuck is that green guy on the left? I've never seen him.
What?
He wasn't
Sorry,
there
that's
before.
Gunter.
Holy shit.
He wasn't
And
in the. He was.
Was he in the picture before?
I told you.
Yeah, look at Vicky's original design though. Let's go. You got a bunch of the dancing. And there's all the zombie man. And you got fan art part with all them. A lot of people like the Gorgon. And they also like the Demon.
Good.
And you got fans of Monsonas.
Oh boy.
It's just a bunch of them. Look at him. There he is!
Alex?
Ew!
Is that Alex?
Ew!
Dylan, you say ill, but I know you wanted to date him.
Was that Alex? Go back.
He looks like a
Go back.
goddamn sweet. He looks like
That
a
is
Alex.
pumpkin.
He looks good, and that's Polly's
He
prom
looks, like
outfit.
he looks like one of those buttercup pumpkins.
You wish you could date
no.
him.
No.
There's the cat girl. You can take her to prom. There's Vicky. There's a fucking Void Man. There's the Zoe. A lot of people, yeah, you see a lot of women like the Demon Boy.
Good. As they should.
And a lot of men like the Ghost. I want to date the robot though. Look at him. He's so happy to be alive.
Can you be a dragon?
No, these are like